looks so much better.
Emily.
Well, I had to put Emily on there. Because...
Kiera Farley. Melissa and Jessica Rodriguez.
Much better. I'm slowly running out of ink. Okay, so coming, be this color. And then, sadly, can't make it is this color.
We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got a good one here in the AFC.
So Chad was saying that he might want to go to the
taking on the New York Jets.
Is it next year or this year?
On to get us started now, the kicker Chris
The Steelers are playing the Giants at MetLife.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. At their own 24-yard line. Here's Wilson to throw right away. His first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Oh, I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand. Just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Here's Wilson.
Hey, the wrong button.
Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. After the interception, here's Rudolph. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
2nd and 10. First carry for Najee Harris. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. They'll run again with Harris. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Harris. Diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And out the middle across the 25 to the 27. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
On first down, right back to Hall. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. On 4th down, here's the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt for the Jets. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble.
Mr. Vicky Pooh. Mr. EJ. Happy.
Fourth and short in this part of the field. You just notice special teams coordinators rallying the team saying, watch the fake for Brandon. Don't they usually say that on every punting situation?
Oh, yeah, they can be up 40 in the 4th quarter. That's their job. They scream that every time.
And this time, though, his team locked in, and they were well aware that it truly was a situation that they could fake it, and they were ready for it and stopped it.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
All right.
They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't,
he's got a man complete. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Deontay Johnson, 34 yards. And the Steelers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he's got room. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. On play action, now Rodgers steps away. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. after the incompletion. Here now, 3rd and 2. They'll run with Hall. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They run again with Harris. And some space here. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 78 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. They'll try the right side with Harris. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On 2nd down, here's Rudolph. Open man, that's the tight end flyer move. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Harris running straight ahead. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Jamie Sherwood. And the Jets force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Rodgers going to get this complete to his running back Hall, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A tough spot here, 3rd and 15. Now Rodgers going to shift him around. Rodgers off the play fake. And that is incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
If I'm making excuses, and I am, sometimes the sun can be difficult on a ball like that. That looked like it was going to be right there, but it's in and out of his hands. And a potential big play goes by the wayside.
They will snap it to Rudolph. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Rudolph on first down. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Rudolph throwing on second down. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Back to throw, Rudolph. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, that might be the third down stop that they needed because they got a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th. Rudolph. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Now Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. Touchdown, Jets. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Jets are on the board here in the first half. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on 4th down. That's what got them in field position. And 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that, huh? That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bouncing, grooving, they're fired up, and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. On the return from his end zone, Godwin Igwebuike. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead, finish up the half, and get on out and talk about it.
2nd and 10, Rudolph again. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
He's got his target. That's complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Now Rudolph on first down. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. A big completion there, and he gets out of bounds to stop the clock.
Very heady football. That allows them the opportunity to go ahead and line up and kick one right before the half ends.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
The final shot before half for Rodgers. And he'll find Hall. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And they're going to be set up in excellent field position past the 45.
One thing I know for sure, the standard speech is to treat the game like it's tied. But when you have an advantage, they also tell you, make sure you don't get your foot off the gas. Message received.
Harris starts the drive on the ground. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 105 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. First down, and they go back to Harris. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Here's Rudolph now on 2nd down, being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. On the give, this is Harris. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
I love you.
And quickly, they get to the line. Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Here's Rudolph. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. Now they go screen, it's complete. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. I don't know how well our microphones are picking it up for those of you at home, but Charles, you and I can hear a lot of groans right now coming from this crowd.
I don't know if we're picking up what's happening in the stadium or from the people who are supporting this team at home, because it's coming through loud and clear to you and me. This offense, they've been stuck in neutral much of the game, and now that last play, they actually went in reverse. I this crowd would have liked neutral, don't you?
Yeah, neutral would have strongly been preferred. They'll take anything positive at this point. Rodgers now on first down. Able to complete this one to Tanner Conklin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 39-yard line. Straight ahead is Hall. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 40-yard line.
Now it's Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 19. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Caught left side by Kyle. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Just picking up yardage and bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
It'll be first and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Hall. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And he's got it. Touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jets have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listen to it.
You're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
You realize that next year, the first 4 plays are probably going to be the most nerve-wracking plays in New York Jets history.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
And he'll be close to another first down. In fact, he has a first down on a gain of 10. 146 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And he gets it down to the 32. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4.
They hand this off to Harris. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
They run with Harris. Powerful running. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here for no gain, and then it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes a defense more likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Now Rudolph. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze this one. To me, you take the field goal, take the points. I don't think you want to risk coming away with nothing.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
To throw is Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
This is caught, and he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. And now the Steeler offense staying out there, and they'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here's 1st and 10.
Rodgers now to throw.
It's complete, Lazard.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Here's 1st down.
Now Rodgers. Rolling to his right. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick.